Well, talking about wells and the fact that they are, some of them are going dry, some of them are contaminated and cause people to get sick. Many of those wells are for livestock, but people have to use them in some cases when they're desperate. So, Emma, what kind of contaminants are polluting the water supplies, and how are you working to give more people access to clean water?
As President Nez mentioned, there are heavy metals, so uranium and arsenic. Those are two very large causes of cancer. And that's a huge issue because it's not something that's only happened in the past decade. It's something that's been going on forever. I mean, since these mines existed, uranium and arsenic are naturally occurring. And so the answer to that is to clean up these mines and make sure that this isn't going to perpetuate. What Dig Deep does, and the Navajo Water Project is part of the human rights organization Dig Deep. So, what we do is not only deliver water to homes that don't have running water from safe wells, we are also developing new sources. So that way, we're no longer having people to travel long distances to go and access unsafe water sources, but one, bringing it to them, which is very important during the pandemic, but also empowering them to utilize these wells as well. Um, I do want to mention one thing, though, stepping back a little bit, that's really important because we are talking about getting things like water from these sources to allow people to have potable water, to have people to allow people to have water to do, clean themselves, to clean dishes, whatever they need to do. But we also really need to highlight that it's important to have these sources because if people don't have this, it's affecting their mental health as well. It's not just a physical health issue. If you're constantly thinking about where is my water coming from, you're not thriving, you're surviving. And it's this mentality that we need to move our people away from because when I hear Lake Powell, I think of tourists that come in who enjoy that water, who do things like boating. And that's something that oftentimes Navajo Nation citizens who lack running water aren't able to do. So it's not just about having metals in the water and not having drinking water or not having water for hygiene, but also making sure that when people get the safe water, they're able to move away from that stress. And it's just something that I really want to highlight because it is very important.